Hello everyone and welcome to our channel. In English, there are different ways to ask questions. We have the yes or no question, we have the interrogative words, etc. In today's video, I'm going to share with you the expression how long. We're going to explain how to use how long and all the rules that come with it, from the sentence structure to the tenses that we use and for what situation. But before we start, if you're new here, don't forget to hit subscribe, ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our uploads. And let's get started. Let's start first with the meaning of how long or the definition of it. How long means what is the duration of. This means that you're asking how much time something takes or has taken. Now let me explain to you the usage of how long based on the tense that you're going to use. The first tense I'm going to share with you is the present perfect. You use how long with the present perfect to talk about something that happened in the past, but it continues till now. As for the structure, we have how long plus have or has plus the subject of the sentence, and then we have the past participle. Let me give you these examples so I can explain to you more. Let's start with the first question. How long have you worked here? Let's look at the structure. We have how long plus have or has. Here we used have because we have you after it as the subject. I'm going to give you a reminder of how to use to have with the personal pronouns. Also, we have worked, which is the past participle of the verb to work. It becomes worked. As for the answer, it is, I've worked here for 2 years. This means that the person who's talking worked at the same place for 2 years, but still works at the same place. That's why we use the present perfect. The second example, how long has he lived in Spain? For the answer, he lived in Spain since 2020. And let's look at the structure. Again, we have how long plus has plus he plus lived. Has here is to have in the present simple plus the past participle of the verb to live. Let's remember together to have in the present simple with the personal pronouns. Let's start with I, you, have, he, she, it, has, we, they, have. As for the past participle, don't forget to check the video I've made about all the participles linked up here. The next tense I'm going to share with you is the present perfect continuous. We use how long with this tense to talk about an ongoing action and focus on its duration. Let me share with you the structure. We have how long plus have or has based on the personal pronoun or the subject that we are using plus the subject plus the verb plus ing. Now let me share with you these questions. The first one, how long have you been studying? As for the answer, I've been studying since 6 a.m. Here, let's look at the structure. We have how long plus have plus you, the subject, plus been, studying, which is a study plus ing. And remember that we said earlier that we use have or has based on the subject. Here we used have because we have you. The second example, how long has she been sleeping? Let's look at the structure. We have how long plus has. We used has because we have the personal pronoun she, the personal pronoun as the subject, plus sleeping, which is sleep plus ing. As for the answer, we have she has been sleeping for 8 hours. Here we are focusing on the duration of her sleep. The next tense is the past simple. We use how long with this tense when the action is finished and it happened in the past. As for the structure, we have how long plus did, which is to do in the past simple, plus the subject, plus the base form of the verb. Let me share with you these examples so I can explain more. The first question, how long did the class last? Let's look at the structure. We have how long plus did, which is to do in the past simple, plus the class. The class here is the subject of the sentence, and we also added last, which is the base form of the verb. The base form of the verb is the verb in the infinitive form without to. Let's look at the answer. It lasted 90 minutes. The second example or question, how long did you stay in Italy? Let's look at the structure. We have how long plus did, which is to do in the past simple. Again, also we added you, the subject, plus stay, which is to stay without to, which is the base form of the verb. As for the answer, I stayed for 10 days. Next, we have future tenses. We use them to ask about the duration of something that will happen in the future. As for the structure, I'm going to share with you two structures that you can use. The first one, how long plus will plus the base form of the verb. The second one, how long are you going to plus the verb. Now let me share with you these two examples or questions and explain to you the structure. The first one, how long will it take to finish this? Let's look at the structure. We have how long plus will plus it, which is the subject of this sentence. Also, we added the base form of the verb take. As for the answer, we have it will take about 30 minutes. The second question, how long are you going to stay? For the structure, we have how long plus are you going to plus stay, which is the verb in the infinitive form to stay. As for the answer, I'm going to stay for a week. Now let me share with you these two questions. Try to spot the mistake and correct it. The first one, how long did you been working? The mistake here is did. We don't use did, we use have because we have the present perfect continuous. The correct question is, how long have you been working? The second question, how long you live here? The mistake is live. We don't use the present simple, we use the present perfect because it's a past action that continues to the present. It becomes, how long have you lived here? So this was all for today's video. If you have any questions or something that you want to add, don't forget to put it in the comment section down below. And thank you for watching.